I stretch every day. I do yoga. Right now I'm helping with stalls in the morning, so I have a little routine, like I do stalls and then I do yoga for like 20 minutes while my first horse is getting ready. I mean, downward dog is my best friend. Lucy likes to help. Speaking of dogs, Lucy likes to help sometimes too. But I have to stretch my hips out. I have to get my back in a way that will be ready to, sit in the good way, because our seat is absolutely our communication. It's our main communication tool. So if we come with our own, tightnesses or defensiveness, or we're locked up somewhere, the horse just immediately feels that. And then, we wonder why he's pulling on this left rein. Yet our hip is super tight on that side. So I really take it seriously about, my body, feeding it well, stretching it out, making sure I'm as neutral as I can be. My hips are loose, my back is soft, my heels are down, my shoulders are in a good way. I think it's really important. We always say, from a rider's standpoint, I always tell my riders to check their rider checklist. Like, they need to know their body, they need to know what their tendencies are, they need to know how that affects their horse. Even breathing techniques can be super helpful. But like, even if you have kind of like an electric seat and you kind of zing up your horse, deep breathing techniques, I had to learn that on summer. Richard says he has the Swedish Dressage Bible book. That is also true. We talk about horses over dinner, so that's how much of dorks that we are. But back to, taking care of your body. I think it's really important that we all, and something I'll talk a little bit about in the lecture tonight is, when we work out, how we get sore. And there's kind of a good sore, and then there's sort of a bad sore. And when we ask our horses to start doing these different movements, and something that's, like if it's a horse that wants to have its neck super high up, and you're going to ask it to really go round and soft and bring its back up, like that can even sometimes be painful for horses. And then they, feel tension and react accordingly to that. And then we think they're, being belligerent and don't want to do it. And when it's like their muscles just need to be trained. And that's what I've always loved about the whole idea of strength and skill. But that you really need to teach the horse the skill and then build the strength by practicing it properly, and, Charles would always say practice does not make perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. So I've always loved that.